Centering a div has frustrated developers for years. There are so many ways to do it and it can feel confusing. But don't worry, in this video I'll show you 3 easy methods to center a div, and I'll tell you which one is the best for most situations. Let's start with Flexbox. Here I have simple parent div and a child div. To center the child, I set the parent to display flex. Then I add justify content center to center it horizontally, and align items center to center it vertically. Finally, I give it the parent a height of 100 view height units so it takes up the full screen. And there you go, the child div is perfectly centered with just a few lines of code. Next is CSS grid. Grid makes it even simpler. Again, I set the parent div this time to display grid. Then I add place item center. That's it, both horizontally and vertically. The child div is perfectly centered, so grid is actually the shortest way to do it. Let's look at the old school way with absolute positioning. Here I set the parent position relative and the child to position absolute with top 50% and left 50%. But if I stop here, the child's top left corner will be in the center. So I add transform translate to shift it back. This works, but as you can see, it takes more code and isn't as flexible as Flexbox or Grid. So we've seen 3 different ways to center a div. Flexbox and Grid are the modern, simple solutions. Absolute positioning still works, but it's kind of outdated. My recommendation, use Flexbox in most cases and Grid when you are already building layouts with CSS Grid. If this helped you, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more quick CSS and front-end tips. And don't forget to check out my playlist for more tutorials.